Good morning, everyone. It is great to be a part of our New Life Daily Devos with you, and I hope that this will be an encouraging word for you today. Not long ago, Doug and I were driving around and we passed a very interesting home out in the country. And the front yard was filled with large tree trunks that had been cut into circles, and each one of these circles painted on it with a target on each side. These large wooden circles were raised up high and hanging on ropes across each side of the yard, creating a target range in the front yard. 3 on one side and 3 on the other. And it was, I have to say, a very interesting sight to see. And honestly, I was glad it was their yard and not mine. Needless to say, though, it got my attention in thinking about archery and what it takes to be good at aiming, shooting an arrow, and hitting a bullseye. And if you are into archery, well, you know that it takes skill to very methodically place an arrow on a string of a bow, pull it back straight with great strength, and then aim precisely and hit the target, and then release it, and then watch it as it soars through the air. Well, I'm not speaking from archery experience at all, but I do have brothers that are very good with a bow. And here's what I know. When a bow is pulled back, you create tension, and you actually want tension, and that tension makes muscle and purpose. That tension, that gives purpose, and that arrow launches forward into something new. And I don't know about you, but the feelings of tension are not my favorite. Feelings of being stretched and pulled, and they're just not comfortable. However, there is purpose in the tension. Maybe you have felt stretched or compressed and pulled in different directions lately. There are all kinds of things that create tension in our lives. Rather than run from the things that create tension, I want to encourage you to look at that situation with a different perspective. Rather than run from it, be determined that you're going to embrace it. In the midst of what feels uncomfortable or even a painful situation, I want you to declare and believe that God is at work and lean into Him. Believe that He's at work growing you and aligning you for the new thing that He wants to propel you forward in. Personally, I have to tell you, I find that some of my greatest growth spurts in my walk with the Lord happen when I'm smack in the middle of a situation that creates tension. I also know that as I lean into the power of the Holy Spirit and I rely on Him, I am aligning myself and my situation to God. And it's in those moments that we can be spiritually confident that God is faithful to answer, and He gets you through to the other side, and He launches you forward like an arrow being propelled toward the target. I love what Isaiah 43:18 and 19 says. It says, "Do not remember the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." My friend, I want to encourage you to look for the new thing that God desires in you and through your life. He is calling us to rise up into new boldness and new faith in Him. Together, let's embrace those things that create tension, knowing that God is up to something great and we get to be a part of something new. God bless you.